It's just making all kinds of noise. All right, ready to go. Tundra pass. Doomsday versus, I guess, Blue White Delver to finish off today's stream. We still don't know what the black is for in this deck. It's done nothing so far. Haven't seen one black card.
Yeah.
It must be like a sideboard Plague Engineer or something. Sinorna says, Chris, you are the best host of 90s MTG. Thank you. Out of all the hosts on this channel, I am the best one. I agree. Aaron says it's only for prismatic ending. Okay. If that's so, though, and assuming you have access to it, I think Volcanic Island is more optimal. The Eternally Surprised says, I really like the concept of blocks, though. I don't know. The last block we did with War of the Spark, finishing it off, it was just too much Ravnica. I was over it by the second set. I like changing it up every set. New setting, new different kinds of creatures, new mechanics. I love that. Yeah, that's fair. May only have Underground Seas, no Volks.
I'll pass. That should be end of your show.
19.
Blocks make room for mechanics to find homes in decks and smooth over their power level. I don't know. Also, for limited, as someone that's played a lot of limited, I like jumping around, doing a whole new set every couple of months. I never really liked sticking to the same plane for multiple sets, drafting the same cards with obviously you're adding a new set, but it's like more of the same. It was never even that good. Whenever they added sets to a draft format, it was always like made it worse in my opinion. At least from what I remember.
Sure. 17. Player one. Oh, you passed? No, I'm not passing. Oh, that result. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Sorry, because I'm gonna cast Doomsday.
Doomsday getting dazed. Looks like Eric has daze to protect it. Yep, that's a daze. It's off camera, but daze protected Doomsday. And it looks like Doomsday resolves. Eric just making it clear which cards are in the graveyard. Eternally Surprised says, well, good thing Legions was not a standalone set and had two other ones to go with it. Yeah, I mean, it complemented the other sets, but, like, was Legions a good set, though? Like, is there anyone, like, ranking Legions as, like, one of their favorite sets? I just don't really know if that matters. Like right now on Magic Online, I think you can play Kamigawa something, some kind of special Kamigawa event where they have the 3 first Kamigawa sets and Neon Dynasty all shuffled together and you could draft. That sounds like a lot of fun. And I'm sure people are enjoying it. But I don't know.
This is open information, so you get to see if I take anything.
I think if the next set coming out was not New Capenna and it was another Kamigawa, I would be bored.
That's fine. And I'm gonna go to 8. Yep. You want me to look through that? It's exile. It's also open information.
And I guess the point I'm making with the Kamigawa draft format is that, like, let's say they came out with New Capenna now, and then 2 years from now, rather than 7 years from now, they come out with another Capenna set, and then 2 years after that, another Capenna set. Like, just space them out a little bit even is better than just Capenna, Capenna, Capenna. Kamigawa, Kamigawa, Kamigawa.
And I'll pass the turn.
Let's jump around, people. Let's planeswalk a bit. You scared of planeswalking? We're all supposed to be planeswalkers here.
Yeah. To take a pad with any color, but only the red.
There's the life counter. So Doomsday resolved. Stoneforge activation. Cauldron comes down.
Got a combo. Yep. At 3.
Another one is a series of control dragon.
Here's a bomb.
There's Ideas Unbound. I believe Eric is now at 3. There's Cavern. And Thassa's Oracle. There should be only one card left in the library, and that's game. Did I watch the Simpsons episode? I didn't. No. I don't think so. I never really watched much Simpsons. All right, a fetch. Underground Sea. And Ponder.
I'm gonna keep this pile. So yeah, I'm not looking. Okay. Same 3 cards that I had.
Looks like Ponder resolved. Puts them back on top. Draws a card. Just a little bit off camera, out of frame for everybody. But that's what happened. Lotus Petal pass. Flooded Strand pass. Passing back to Eric. Misty Rainforest. Okay. Pass the turn. Fetch. Tundra. Okay. There's Plains and Stoneforge. Brainstorm and response.
Jake.
Yes.
Putting back those 2 cards.
It's one land. Okay. I'll get 2, 15.
Fetch. Okay. Stone first on the stack.
Yep. 18.
All right, a fetch still with Stoneforge on the stack. Eric says. It's like a watery grave. Okay. Eric is actually at 18. There's Doomsday. I don't think it's going to resolve, though. Well, at least not uncontested. Let's see.
Just with belt on something.
That's a good one.
Flusterstorm on Doomsday. Interesting. All right, so it should get countered here, I think, unless Eric wants to counter it and pay 1. Can't tell what's in Eric's hand. Must have something.
Days, 1 copies.
Okay, days on 1 copy.
Pay 1 for the other copy.
And pay for the other copy. I'm assuming Flusterstorm was Max's only interaction because you would wait otherwise. Looks like Force of Will is in Eric's hand.
I played this for the turn.
Still thinking about this Doomsday. Don't really know what else Max could possibly have. I mean, Flusterstorm is the final card you want to fire off in an exchange like this. So I don't feel like Max has... I don't know. I don't know what Max could have. Looks like Doomsday is resolving.
File. See it. I'm gonna go to 9.
Eric goes down to 9. Players will probably update the counter after all the searching is finished. Don't think Eric will be able to win this turn. Probably a pretty straightforward win for next turn with depending on what cards are in hand. Some combination of Cyclers and Cavern and Thassa's Oracle. As far as I can tell, should get there. One thing to watch out for, though, is Stifle from Max. Stifle could win Max the game. If done correctly, that could be a game-winning play. And if Max has protection for it, which could be why Max used Flusterstorm, held on to, let's imagine, Force of Will. I don't really know. I don't think Max has a Daze. Otherwise, he would have used it on Doomsday.
Pass turn back to you.
Eric was tapped out.
That's your exile.
All right. Eric passes the turn. The pile has been set. Scalding Tarn, activating Stoneforge, getting Cauldron Complayat, and attacking for 5, putting Eric down to 4. So double Street Wraith is not a possibility. I guess we'll find out shortly if Max has a Stifle. Looks like Ideas Unbound was drawn for turn. There's Ideas Unbound. Yeah. I didn't consider Ideas Unbound, but that's a little bit better than the cycling plan. Force pitching Force on Ideas Unbound. Force pitching, I think, Brainstorm for Eric. So Ideas Unbound looks like it will resolve. That will leave 1 card left in the library. Here's Cavern of Souls, naming whatever. Lotus Petal. And Thassa's Oracle. And let's see if Stifle resolves here. Stifle the trigger. Uh-oh.
Trigger. Pass turn back to you.
This is
Eric is actually at 4. Stifle quite good. Attacking with both. All right, we're going to game 3. Interesting. Looks like Max is mulliganing here for more than 1. Looks like 2 cards are going on the bottom. Yep.
Good to go. Bench. Yeah, 19.
I can't remember if it was in hand or I drew it, but it was a defense switch, so it could do anything.
old school rock.
But yeah, no, with the defense switch,
Round
yeah,
C.
I feel like
Every game is
nothing
fun.
less than story. I don't know if that was a good shit.
And Dark Ritual. Doomsday. Turn 1. Looks like it's resolving. Force and Daze are in hand for Eric. Pretty good hand for Eric. Pretty good pile. I think this is a safe win for Eric. Can protect Thassa's Oracle from Stifle as it stands right now, or at least make a good attempt at it. It'll be a while before any attackers get online. This is turn 1. So life total is not a big concern, going down to 9. Okay, Eric not quite ready yet. Looks like the pile has Thassa's Oracle at the bottom. Petal. I can barely make it out. Maybe a fetch land, I'm not unsure. Not sure why a fetch land would be in there though.
Okay. That's the pile.
Okay. Legacy Council, thanks for the host. Welcome everybody. We're here catching Game 3 of Doomsday versus really Blue-White Delver. And a Doomsday just resolved, and we have built the pile, and now Max on the right is looking through the rest of the exile zone before we pass the turn, it looks like. Daze and Force of Will are in hand for Eric. Flooded Strand pass. Maybe representing Stifle for... We know there are Stifles in Max's deck. Cycle Street Wraith twice puts Eric down to 5. Play Cavern. Thassa's Oracle. Let's see. No protection for the Stifle.